So I think I should introduce Cassandra too. So she's my classmate too. And we are at the gap of 2 classes. I think we have like only half an hour left. So just test out the new wireless mic and talk some, I don't know, random talk.
Random talks, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to go to Tim Hortons after this.
Okay. I
Before
will
class.
make it as soon as possible. Maybe 10 minutes.
We have a half hour.
Okay. Hold
So
on.
random talks about me.
Yeah.
Are you going to post
No.
this to your YouTube?
Do you mind?
I don't care. It's fine.
Okay.
I just talk about
Yeah.
random stuff all the time.
Yeah, that's good.
Right? Like
Okay.
I'm just a random person.
Maybe we can talk about your Richmond experience.
Richmond Hill experiences?
Yeah, because it's Asian community, and
Yeah.
most of my subscribers they
Are
are more
yeah.
Chinese, especially
Okay.
Chinese.
Okay.
So-
So they obviously know what I'm saying.
Because many of them are like in China, so I don't think they know Richmond Hill. So
Oh,
can you
okay,
introduce
so-
that first?
Okay, so Richmond Hill. It's kind of unique to me because my boyfriend grew up there and he's white. He was kind of like the only white guy growing up there in high school and everything too. So a lot of his friends were Asian. They were into cars, like the car community. So that's how I know about the Skylines, the right-hand drives. Those are Japan though. JDM vehicles are very popular in Richmond Hill. You'll find that, Nissans especially. You have Lexuses and all that other stuff, but drifting in Richmond Hill is a very popular sport there.
Really?
Yeah, like that's what he got into, right?
But is that illegal? Because drifting
You
seems dangerous.
You have to find a track to do it on, and you have to find that event. So a lot of people go to Cayuga, some go to Shannonville and stuff, but that's where he kind of got the passion for drifting was Richmond Hill and who he was around in Richmond Hill.
So Richmond Hill is not only Chinese, right? Like Japanese, Korean,
Yeah, there's Russian.
Russian.
Yeah, I worked with a few Russians.
So Russia is kind of counter Asia.
I mean, like, it's so cultured there. Like,
Okay.
you'll have like one side where there's like a lot of Russians and a lot of Jewish in the community, and then you'll have one side where there's just a lot of like Asian inspired stuff there. Like the food is amazing. The sushi is probably the best sushi I've ever had is in Richmond Hill. I mean, I can't compare it to like any other places because I haven't really, like China, I can't compare it to that. I have never been there. But it is kind of like a special, unique place in Ontario that you can find.
Okay. So speak of the sushi, do you have any like specific restaurant you like? The name of it?
I don't, because the two that I used to go to, they're shut down, but there is one place I tried, and it was on Yonge Street, and that one was pretty good.
Okay.
I will have to find that, and then maybe we can go there.
Okay. So from your experience, can you tell the differences between like Chinese, Korean, and Japanese? Because I think they like look the same to you. Right?
Yes, yeah.
How can you tell the difference?
The difference would probably be, I want to say, well, because I can't understand your language, but if somebody was to tell me that, okay, he speaks Cantonese and this guy speaks Mandarin, I kind of can tell a little bit from what I've been told about the language. Usually I don't know if it's right, but when you're Japanese, you're usually on the Cantonese side, but I don't know if that's correct. That might not be right. That's probably not right.
So to you, the Japanese are a little similar to Cantonese.
Yeah, but that's probably not right.
Right? Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I've been told. That's the only information I really have. But other than that, I can't really tell the difference.
Yeah, because actually there is another dialect in China. It's like Shanghainese dialect.
Okay.
So I think that language is more like Japanese.
Okay.
I can't even understand that. You know, I've worked in Shanghai for like 2 years, but I don't know what they're talking.
Yeah. So you still had to get used to it.
Yeah.
I want to, I know Newmarket and Richmond Hill, North York, Vaughan. It's just all these places that are nice to, just explore, you know? There's this one restaurant, and I need to figure out where we used to go, but this one restaurant that was just in such a little plaza, and there was one place where there's arcades, arcade gaming and stuff, and my boyfriend used to go there too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's really popular in China, but I never knew about it until I went to Richmond
What's
Hill.
it?
It's all just arcades,
Arcades.
like anime arcade games and all that
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
and it had
I think it's more-
vending machines and stuff like that, but it's not something that I grew up going to.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's really in your culture, but I thought that
Sounds like more like a Japanese culture.
maybe
yeah.
that could be something there too. Yeah, a little bit more Japanese culture. The whole plaza just kind of makes you feel like you're in a different place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like about Richmond Hill.
So what's your work there?
Oh, I sold cars.
Sold cars.
Yeah, Subarus.
So
Yeah.
how long have you been there? And you said you were the best seller, right? Can you tell that story?
No, I don't think I was the best. I think that a lot of people went to me because, I was the only girl there kind of that sold the cars. So they geared more towards me at that point. But there's a lot of different people that would come to me when I sold there. But Subaru is a good brand
Yeah. I
to
like that.
own.
My car is also Subaru.
Yeah, and I really want one. I wanted a WRX or an STI, but it's just not in my budget.
This is a big difference between, I think, between Asian culture and the Western, because, the WRX is kind of like a masculine, is that word?
Oh yeah, masculine. Yeah, yeah.
Masculine,
Yeah,
the style.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so like in East Asian culture, they especially old generation of parents and those uneducated, I would say, they will try to tell the girls to get away from those things.
Yeah,
You know that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, does it happen in Canada?
I feel like for a girl that has a passion for cars, a lot of guys don't believe me. I could say the STI is 305 horsepower.
Yeah.
And you could tell me that that's not because I'm a girl and I don't know what I'm talking about, right? That happens a lot to me.
That happens in China.
Yeah, see,
Many men think, oh, you are female, you're a woman, so you don't know about
cars, or you don't know about this or that. I'm not 100% perfect when it comes to my knowledge with cars, but I do have a passion for that.
Yeah.
So I do know quite a bit,
Yeah,
especially
definitely.
about the STIs.
You know much better than me, actually. I know nothing about car.
I mean,
For sure.
the WRX and STI, they're all-wheel drive as well, so it's kind of nice in the snow.
Yeah, when I just new here, I went to the used car market and I test drive one.
Yeah.
The WRX.
Oh, yeah?
The manual.
You test drove that?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
nice. The clutch is pretty tough, eh?
Yeah, the clutch is so heavy for me.
It
And
is,
I
it
told
is.
the boss, I said,
Yeah.
oh, this is, I can't handle it. And then the boss is like, I can't believe me. Like, why are you testing drive this?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you should know, like he's saying. But that's the first time I tried that car.
Yeah.
And I know that it's not like fit me.
Well, I found when I test drove the WRX and the STI has a stiffer clutch than the WRX. So I'd pick the WRX over the STI just because of the clutch. And there's not much like tuning you can do to like make the clutch a little bit better. Like you can, but what's the point? If you're gonna buy the WRX, just buy it, you know?
Yeah.
Like I would deal with the clutch being that stiff, but when you drive the STIs, I find there's a difference. I might be wrong on that, but I find there's a difference personally. But the WRX is 5 less horsepower than the STI, which isn't a big deal. Yeah. But
Actually, I don't understand this statistics about the cars. What does it mean? I know horsepower, but I don't know what it actually means. I just know the word.
and it's 6-speed, right? Standard. But they're discontinuing the STIs and the WRXs now because they're going to electric.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that's going to hold for, like, what's the future going to hold for Subaru at that point? I have no idea. My parents were very like, just follow your dreams and follow what you want to do, and
Oh, that's nice.
not like push me to, like, they didn't even want me dating. They didn't like that part at all. So if it was up to them, they'd probably not want me dating until like 25, the age of 25 or something. But
So like they want you to like pursue your dream, whatever dream is.
yeah, exactly.
Does they have like any boundaries about the dreams?
No,
Because that's
not my parents.
okay.
I'm not saying that. My parents are
Yeah.
just very like different. But my boyfriend's parents, they were a lot like, you should get married, you should, you know, like, but they wanted him to get married in a different way, like before anything happens, get married and then have a family, not have a family, then get married.
Sounds
type of
like
thing.
Asian family.
Yeah, yeah,
He's Canadian, right?
yeah. He's his family.
Maybe because he lived in Richmond.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
But my family is very like straight edge.
But
Just-
from your experience, do you know, like for most Canadian family, do you think what's it like?
I feel like most Canadian families, most could be like mine in a different way, where like, oh, we don't want you dating until a certain age, but like they don't really say much if you end up dating, kind of thing. Like it's kind of like they tried to set boundaries, but then they were just like, okay, well, we tried.
That's cool. That's cool. And even like Chinese parents always, even they want to you pursue your dream,
Yeah.
they will set a boundary for that dream. Because
Oh,
like
I see.
you want to be a photographer.
Yeah.
No, that's not a dream.
Yeah.
It's for fun.
Yeah.
You can only like trying to be a lawyer, to be a doctor, to be like I don't know. These positions.
I do understand the photography side because I kind of felt that too.
Really?
A lot of family members were like, well, what are you going to do with photography? Like, how are you going to get jobs? But now that I'm in this program, I realize that there's so much stuff that you can do. There's product photography, there's automotive photography. You could get jobs out of that.
Yeah.
And it just depends on how far you take yourself. Like you let yourself out there and you try and get events and you try to get jobs. That's what's going to depend on your future.
I'm going recording our ending.
We're going to go to Tim Hortons.
Yeah, we're running out of time.
Because every Canadian is addicted to Tim Hortons, and you're going to be addicted now, yeah?
Okay, then another question. Which is better, Tim's Hotels or Starbucks?
Okay, Starbucks is better, but like when you're on budget, Tim Hortons will do.
Okay. Okay, that's it. Bye.
Bye.